Alright everybody, welcome back to the walking tutorial. This is part 2. So I have here on my timeline down at the bottom, I have 5 frames. You can see I have my character drawn right here at the front. And if I just walk it through step by step, there we go. I have all 5 frames. Now I'm going to take away the background layer, layer 1, so you can see it walking. It looks like a very good walk. Another thing that I can do to test it out, I'm going to go up to modify document. I'm going to change the frame rate to 5 frames per second. Okay, and then I hit enter on the keyboard, and there it is. Right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of layer 1. Okay, I can delete that because I don't need it anymore. Right, so I'm going to right click, delete layer. Okay, then I'm going to create a new layer and I'm going to drag that to the bottom. And I'm going to create a little bit of a background. All right, no, I'm not going to create a frame yet. I'm going to create a little bit of a background. I have all my other layers locked, right? And I am on the first keyframe. And so this little bit of a background, let's see, let's do a rectangle and let's make it, let's make it blue. This will be a sky. Okay, let's make another one that's kind of green for some grass. We'll make it that big. We'll do one more rectangle that is gray for a sidewalk. Right there. And now, let's make some things interesting. Let's go with the paintbrush tool. Let's go different green, and then let's go with red. Now, I never said I was an artist, okay, so I'm definitely not skilled with the paintbrush tool, but that's supposed to be a flower. Okay, there's a flower there. Let's go with a brown next. And let's make a tree. Like that. And let's make another one green. Now let's just, well, I should at least fill this in. See, I wonder if I use the paint bucket, will that, oh yes, there we go. That's what I wanted. All right. And then lastly, let's put a top on. Now I'm just making some scenery. You can do whatever you want for scenery. There we go. I'm going to come back and fill in this. There we go. All right, there's my scenery. Not the best, but it is what it is for the sake of this video. All right, so now let's play it. Okay, he's walking along this sidewalk, right? And so what I want us to try to do next is we are going to copy and paste frames. Okay, so it is going to be copy frame 4, put it into frame 6. Every layer. Frames. And paste frames. Copy frames. Paste frames. Copy frames. Paste frames. And then this last one, I'm just going to click on the last frame, just drag it out. Okay, so now it looks like he's going to walk backwards, right? So what we need to do here on frame 6, I'm going to turn on the onion skin down here, onion skin outlines. All right. And I need to unlock all of my walking layers. Okay, now I can see where my person was. Okay, and it is going to be, oh, I forgot one. Wait, not frame, copy, and paste, and unlock. So it is there. So now what I'm just going to do is I'm going to click on the top layer of the body, click on the bottom layer of, hold shift, click on the top and bottom. So now they are all selected. I want it to be all selected. I'm going to grab my selection tool and I'm going to move it into place. I am not changing anything else except for that. Now I want the feet to be kind of in line with everything, right? And I am going to then just move the body itself and the head itself, right? Now, okay, so that was frame 4. Now I'm going to frame 3. Okay, and I'm doing it one frame at a time, just so I don't mess things up. Copy frame, that's going in 7 now. Paste frame. And if you are ever unsure of what frame you clicked on, you can check down here. There's a little number that is in yellow. It tells you what frame on. So I know I want to be on frame 3 and then 7. So I just keep checking that I am on those. Copy frame. Paste. Oh, I think I hit the wrong one. Remember, Control Z is your friend. Copy frame. Paste frame. Copy frame. Paste frame. Right, and then I'm going to click on this bottom one, hold shift, click on the top one. I missed. Click on the top one, hold shift, click on the bottom one. That selects all of them. And I'm going to drag it over. Get it close enough, and then use my arrow keys. And there we go. Okay, so now frame 2. Copy frame. Paste frame. 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 Okay, and then click on the top, hold shift, click on the bottom, not the bottom most, but the bottom most of the body, and move it over. Remember, we're trying to line up the feet about. Right? And then number 1. Copy frame, paste frame, copy frame. Now I know that this one is a blank keyframe, but I'm just going to keep it. Copy frame, paste frame, copy frame, paste frame, copy frame, and paste frame. Okay, click on the top, hold shift, click on the bottom body, and move it into place. Make sure the feet line up. All right, so now I go all the way to the beginning, and I would just keep doing this. Okay, but here's the thing. Starting on frame 6, I'm going to right click on my background. I'm going to insert a new keyframe. Okay. And then at the end of my video, I have a new keyframe. I'm going to click on, I don't want all of it. I want the tree and the flower. Those are going to end up over here. Okay, and apparently I have this because it was all on the same layer instead of making my own layers, right? Giving everything its own layer. I did it all in one layer. That was my downfall there. So I'm going to create a new layer. So I'm going to create a new layer and I'm going to drag it underneath oh, that did not go. I'm going to drag it underneath everything. Okay, and it is going to be eyedropper this blue, make it the same as that, cover that up underneath, and then I'm going to eyedropper this green and do this green underneath. And there we go. That kind of fixed it. Kind of, not really. Right? And so I come back to my layer 3, I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to create classic tween. And boy, did that mess that up. Okay, well, let's fix this. All right, let's click on this free transform. You know what? Let's just come down here to this keyframe. Let's just make another box. Let's just make it like that. All right, let's see if that fixed it. Hit enter. Yes. Well, everything except for this sidewalk. So if I double click on this sidewalk, I'm going to make it bigger and just stretch it out. So even if it does move, right? Even if it does move, you're not going to notice. Okay, well, I noticed. For some reason, we have layer 4 copy here, so I'm just going to use that to copy and paste this sidewalk. Except I'm going to make it bigger. Lesson here learned, use your layers more. All right, and now what did I do? All right, so I would then go through and copy and paste again, you know, so you always work backwards. So now this one is number 9. So I would go to number 8, right click, copy frames, right click, paste frames. Right? And that's already in place, so I don't have to worry about moving it anymore. So now from these on, I should just be copy and pasting, copy and pasting, copy and pasting. All right, and have a little background animation. Looks like I'll be making it move, so it looks like this character is actually moving across this field. All right, and that is the end. All right, and that is the end of this assignment. And you know, good luck and let's get working.